Today, my friends and I decided to check out SeaWorld's Seven Seas Food Festival. It's currently running from now until May 7th. With over 200 distinct offerings, it has something for foodies and families of all times. Everything at this festival is locally sourced and includes over 75 wine and cocktail selections as well as craft beers. We decided to stop at the Welcome Center in the park to grab some sampler lanyards. Here's a look at the pricing for each one that you can get. SeaWorld was also kind enough to give me some extra ones, so shout out to SeaWorld for that. And there's also a pass holder exclusive one where you can get free 3 bonus samples along on your sampler. We also made sure to grab one of these event guides that shows us all of the marketplaces that we're gonna make stops at, so let's get started. Our first stop was the Caribbean Moonshine Tasting Market booth. The market featured 5 different Caribbean moonshine flavors and also had the option for a moonshine flight. Here are the 5 flavors that you can go ahead and try. We only decided to do 4 for this one. The shots were priced reasonably at $13.99, or you can do a flight for $25. However, our good friend Vicky told us that you get a little bit more of a full shot if you just buy them individually, so that's what we went ahead and did. She even allowed for us to mix some of our moonshine tastings, which was really good. Now, I got the passion fruit prohibition, which was absolutely amazing. And I did take a sip of the PB&C, which is a chocolate-based one, and it was absolutely. And Vicky actually told us that these are all available for purchase at your local. Now, no one in my group had any complaints about any of the moonshine that they tried. The only one we did not try is the banana one. I think we weren't feeling that adventurous, but otherwise I would highly recommend when you visit, you stop at this booth. Now, keep in mind, I'm only a social drinker. I don't really drink like that. So this was actually at 11 in the morning that we did these shots, and it was just mind-boggling that I was doing this at 11 o'clock in the morning. But hey, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Moving right along, we decided to stop at the Caribbean Market, which isn't far from the Caribbean Moonshine Tasting booth. Now, I decided to get the Caribbean Smoked Jerk Chicken Slider. I was also going to get the Pineapple Dream Cake, which is actually vegetarian, but I decided against it because I didn't want sweets that early in the morning. But also peep that Island Rum Punch.
Itself is really good.
The meat is good.
How are you liking the sliders, right?
This dish kind of hit.
My friends decided to take a little bit of a break, but I kept on pushing and decided to stop at the All-American Market to grab that lobster mac and cheese that I remember from the last time that I first visited the Seven Seas Food Festival, and it is good. Like, the portion sizes are absolutely amazing. This is something you definitely want to try. Now, if the food festival has a Polynesian booth, I'm gonna be there. Now, I decided to get the ahi tuna poke nachos from here, as well as the frozen Polynesian summer specialty cocktail. And as you can see, I decided to double fist 2 food booth items. And right here, you can see my friend Dre got the lamb ribs. It features Hawaiian slaw, sesame seeds, pickle red onion, and a barbecue sweet and sour sauce.
Pretty curious though.
Did you have it with the tuna?
No.
Does it taste? It's better with the tuna.
I had it with, that's tuna?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I had it just with the sauce. It wasn't bad.
It complements the tuna really well.
Oh, okay.
I've been waiting to try a coaster cocktail all weekend. These are really popular over at SeaWorld Orlando.
Go ahead. Is the straw flavored? Yeah. Ooh, nice. That's really good.
Taking a break from stuffing our faces at the food festival, we decided to go check out the Shark Encounter, which boasts one of the world's largest underwater tunnels, to check out some of the amazing and rare sharks that they have and rescue and feature within their aquarium here. Nearby was the Stingray Lagoon, where you can actually touch the stingrays. Now, I remember Steve Irwin. He may have forgave, but I didn't. So I decided to politely decline on this experience. But they really were very friendly and very cute. I'm actually joking, so please don't come for my neck. Now, sometime or later, we were going to have to get on some coasters. So we started off with Mako, a hyper coaster over at Seaworld. And man, you get plenty of airtime on this.
This is the smoked Bloody Mary. It's spicy. There's a lot of clamato. It is good.
Moving right along, we headed over to the Mediterranean market. Well, I didn't get anything. One of my friends did. He got the baklava and the Parmesan truffle fries. He did let me try the Parmesan truffle fries, and they were light, airy, and absolutely crisp. The fries could have been a little bit more salted, but otherwise 10 out of 10 for me. Now, out of all the food marketplaces that we stopped at, this one was actually the one that surprised me most, mainly because I wasn't too impressed with what I got. I originally was going to get the deep fried dumplings, but I decided against it and got the gao bao. Normally, I love bao buns, but I feel like I could have gotten a little more pork belly for what I got. Otherwise, it was really good for the most part.
Where's the lift to get up there? Ooh.
Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? I'm precious Cheryl. How are you?
We finally ended up getting over to Icebreaker, the newest coaster at Seaworld Orlando. This is SeaWorld's first launch coaster, boasting 4 airtime hills that goes backwards and forwards, and features the steepest vertical drop at 93 feet at a 100-degree angle. Our last stop of the day was at the Italian market, which was a little bit hidden, but once you find it, it was absolutely perfect with great views of the SeaWorld Lagoon. And this was by far one of my favorite meals of the day. We got the meatballs with cheese, we got the Italian cannoli, and we got the burrata with tomato. And it was absolutely 10 out of 10 delicious.
You see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Today, you'll see the whales moving together in unison. These synchronized behaviors not only strengthen their social bonds, but enable them to problem solve as a group. Working together as a team makes them the ocean's top predator. Mother Katina is our oldest whale, and this year she's going to be celebrating her 47th birthday! Katina's also the matriarch or leader of our pod. Now, SeaWorld's animal training techniques create a language between us and the whales. It's a language of learning through positive reinforcement, encouragement, commitment, and care. Now, one of those first husbandry or healthcare behaviors that the whales learn is a voluntary blood sample. But they can learn a lot of different husbandry behaviors. From looking at their entire bodies, we can take a look in their eyes and their mouths. You might guess it, but killer whales have over 100, or they have over 44 teeth. They also have an ability, we can look inside of their blowholes. We can ask them to exhale or chuff. We can also take their measurements. We know exactly how long the whales are. Our longest whale is Trua at over 22 feet long.
My girlfriend and I decided to take a break from the coasters, but the boys decided to go on Manta, which actually has one of the smoothest tracks in SeaWorld, and I do believe Florida as well. If you listen closely, you can actually hear them having a blast on this ride. As the sun was setting on our day, we decided to take a quick ride on Sky Tower, which isn't part of park admission. You have to pay an additional fee, but it's really not a lot. The tower is over 400 feet tall, and it's been in operation since 1974. It gives you amazing views of Orlando. We were able to see Hollywood Studios, Epcot, Expedition Everest, Universal Orlando, and so much more. It was genuinely the perfect way to end our day at SeaWorld. As we end our wonderful day at SeaWorld, I wanted to give you one last look at Pipeline Coaster, which is going to be opening sometime this month. Thanks for following, and please like, follow, and subscribe.